Rose Byrne says Brad Pitt was such a sweetheart during the making of Troy. Rose Byrne is opening up about one of her more rare dramatic roles. Byrne, 46, reflected on her career in an interview with W Magazine, published January 7th. The outlet pointed out that Byrne is known mostly for comedies, like Bridesmaids, but in her new film, If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, she's in a dramatic mode. It was daunting, it was thrilling, it was radical, and I couldn't even begin to think where to start with Linda, my character, she said. I had a huge creative task, but it was also a great opportunity. She said her adrenaline was so high while making the movie and that she was even scared to watch it. But W noted that If I Had Legs I'd Kick You, which is earning Byrne major Oscar buzz, isn't Harris' dramatic part. I did not start in comedies, she said. I was in Troy as the slave girl opposite Brad Pitt. It was swords and sandals and very serious. In the 2004 film, which was loosely based on Homer's Iliad, Pitt, 62, played Achilles during the Trojan War. Byrne played Briseis, princess of Troy, priestess of the Trojan temple of Apollo. After she's taken prisoner by the Greeks, she falls in love with Achilles. As for her on-screen romantic partner, Byrne said, Brad was such a sweetheart. The movie's cast also included Eric Bana as Hector, Orlando Bloom as Paris, Diane Kruger as Helen, Brian Cox as Agamemnon, Peter O'Toole as Priam, and Sean Bean as Odysseus. The film was directed by Wolfgang Peterson and written by Game of Thrones' David Benioff. Troy made over $490 million at the global box office, though it received mixed reviews from critics. 2 years later, Byrne was in another costume drama, 2000 Six Marie Antoinette, directed by Sofia Coppola. Yes, that was really fun, she told W. I got to wear the costume that Marissa Berenson wore in Barry Lyndon. Shooting at Versailles and wearing that gown was extraordinary, but soon she was ready for something different. I started auditioning for comedies in my late 20s. I wanted to change it up, she said. 2011's Bridesmaids was her major breakout, as she played over-the-top perfect friend Helen Harris III. She then went on to star in comedy movies, including 2014's Neighbors and 2015's Spy. She currently stars on the Apple TV comedy series Platonic. Back in 2004, Byrne spoke to teen people about making Troy and correctly predicted she would do more comedies in the future. Troy really took it out of me, she said. The stakes were high in every scene. I could use a little laughter.